What's going on, everybody? Welcome to week 4-ish, I think 4, of the Getting Sober podcast. I'm Jimmy Adamek, and we're getting sober. Things are happening. Lives are changing. Something like that. I don't know. How was your week? My week was nice and dandy. Had family in town, as you heard last week. 4 little kids, who I love very much. But I gotta say, it was a gentle reminder, or a one of those punches in the face of why I stick to my guns about never wanting to have children, because god damn, that seems rough. One of them's always, slamming themselves into a pane of glass. One of them's, playing under the sink. We gotta get those locks all over the house. I don't have time to go to Home Depot and get those locks. I'm selfish. I gotta play stupid video games online with my friends. That's the important thing in my life. And that goes to show you how big of an asshole I am. I don't know. What the fuck happened this week? We got a lot that happened this week. The MLB All-Star Game happened. A lot of people also jumping off the podcast real quick. We won't talk about that till later. Okay, here's one. I was watching, I hadn't seen it in forever, and my buddy let me borrow it. My Cousin Vinny. I love that movie. I love Joe Pesci. Absolutely classic in my eyes. But I gotta ask, is it real? Like, dude, is that a TV trope? The all rise for the judge? Because I've been in a courtroom once, just one time, but I showed up a little late. So I didn't know if people stood up when the judge walked in. I didn't get my eyewitness. I've only seen it on television, and television and reality television lies. So please, if you are somebody that has gone through college or just went to jury duty, tell me. Is this real? Do they actually stand up for the judge? Let me Google this. Let me see. Standing up for judge. Oh, why do you stand up when a judge enters a courtroom? Let's see. All rise. We did a little research. Traditionally, there is the rising of a judge is respect for the court. In the old days of England's royal courts, the judge entered carrying a Bible. Oh, all right. So it's a bunch of bullshit. Yeah, we really do jump for joy for this stupid fucking judges. You gotta show respect so they don't throw you into prison for 15 years for having a grandma pot on you. What else was I thinking about this week? Oh, okay, so I have little, do you ever have those moments where you're just sitting somewhere and you get a smell? Or you get a little thought, or like the wind blows a certain way, and all of a sudden you just have a flashback to maybe a 2-second moment in your past. Well, for some reason, I have this feeling that these flashbacks are linked to something major that happened right in that moment. That probably makes no fucking sense to you, but in my head, I'm basically saying that, maybe something traumatic or something, major in your life happened, and that's why that memory is. Because, okay, let's see one. For some reason, I just remember sitting in my backyard when I lived in my old neighborhood, and I always go back to this memory, and I'm wondering what the fuck happened around this memory that keeps it coming back. Was it a positive thing? Was it a negative thing? I don't know. I need to get a scientist on this show to tell me how and why we have random flashbacks like that. And tell me, you guys, let me know, what have you had these, do you have a memory that constantly will just flash back into your head, or am I like a serial killer or something? Genuinely curious, very, very curious, because it's a little tidbit that's been on my mind for a while. I was Ubering. I gotta say though, I sometimes hate going to O'Hare, but sometimes on a slow day when the parking lot isn't jams 3 lanes of traffic trying to get out one little chute, one little lane. It's not like that. I enjoy it. Because you can make some good money, if you're getting somebody in the city around rush hour, you can make $40. Easy $40. But I'll tell you what, there's a guy that I saw this week. He's making more than $40. He's got a side hustle on his fucking side hustle. There was a man walking around the rideshare lot of all the drivers waiting for fares with a box of full-size bags of Bugles. He had drinks in his car. Said he had a card reader, which I would never give my. I don't know. One of my best friend's little brother's friend, which sounds like who the fuck cares at this? Why do I know about this person? But they just went to some Comic-Con and got screwed over somebody pretending to sell them CDs, and they says, "Oh, well, well, we got a credit card reader." Well, fucking stupid are you? So yeah, I'm not swiping away my bank account information for a bag of Bugles, but hey, if I got 2 singles in the glove compartment, I'm gonna give myself some witch fingers. Bugles are great, and then probably wash it down with, I don't know, I think he had Rockstars, bottles of water. There's people that go above and beyond in life, that succeed in life. And this Uber driver, he's an inspiration to all. He should be. I really want some fucking Bugles now. I didn't buy any that day because, like I said, I'm not giving my credit card, and I never have cash anymore. Being an Uber driver, it's like I never have cash. Everything deposits right to my account. Occasionally I get tips, but most people tip through the app. Stupid fucking Uncle Sam gets a part of that then. But, hey, whatever. Last thing, we got a gator in the city of Chicago. I love it. I absolutely love it. The Humboldt Park Gator, where people are calling him Chance the Snapper. That's pretty clever. Absolutely. I didn't see it though. My friend broke my heart. My friend Corey, he posted a picture of Benny the Bull inside of a net, saying that this is the closest that the Bulls will get to the net all season. So Corey, thanks for making me cry. But they attracted Benny the Bull down to this lake. TV crews. Some dude named Ross the Alligator Hunter or something like that. Bob the Gator man. Phil the cricket inspector. What the fuck is his name? I don't know. It's something like that. Something like he would end up going on a late night show and handing Jimmy Fallon like a rare velociraptor egg or some shit. You know what I mean. Bob the Gator boy. He was down there, and apparently he's just flying his fucking little boat around the lake. I guess that's what you do when you got a gator, when gator's in your nickname. But the thing is it seems so peaceful. All the videos, it's just kind of floating around, living symbiotically with the birds that are on this pond. It's probably fucking up the ecosystem below, but this is what happens when fucking stupid people think, oh, I'm gonna buy an alligator off the street. And they're dumb enough to think, oh, it's only gonna be a foot long. Have you seen fucking alligators before? Have they decided if it's an alligator or a crocodile? Does anybody know? It's definitely, I've heard that it's definitely an alligator. But maybe that's just Bob the Gator boy just trying to perpetuate his nickname and sell t-shirts. Maybe it is a crocodile. If it was a crocodile, though, he'd probably be like Doc the Croc Rock or something like that. Not Doc the Croc Rock. That sounds too much like Doc the Crack Rock. You know what I mean. He'd adapt to sell more t-shirts. That's a smart businessman. Oh! The last thing I want to talk about. The reason we love it. This is why we do it. Tyler Skaggs Night. In Los Angeles. In Anaheim. The Los Angeles Anaheim Angels of California. If you don't know, the Los Angeles Los Angeles Lakers. The Los Angeles Angels have a pitcher named Tyler Skaggs, or had a pitcher named Tyler Skaggs, 27 years old, young kid, and he died suddenly. And this was about maybe a week ago. And Friday night, I believe they had Tyler Skaggs night in remembrance. His mom threw out the first pitch. Everybody wore his jersey with the name on the back of it. It was already like a tearjerker of a night, seeing this. The fucking team combines for a no-hitter on that night. That's why I love baseball. That's why I love sports. It just that could be a fucking movie. I don't know. If that doesn't make you feel, if it doesn't make you feel, basically, is what I'm getting at, then you might need to take some pills or something. But I don't know. That's the podcast for this week. Let's take that positive energy from that no-hitter and put it into all of our lives and put it into others' lives and try fake it until you make it, or whatever the fuck everybody always says. Just go out there. I hope you guys have a great week, and we'll be back next week with another podcast. All right, thanks.